Okay, we've got Team USA who've reached the final. Probably for Mike and Taylor, well done on getting to the final. Probably not the ending you were expecting. Just a few comments on that, please.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, it was a crazy match. I felt like I got off to a really good start. I was playing well, and I should have been able to hold out my serve and win the first set. And then on the flip side, on the second set, I felt like that was the set that I was getting more outplayed, and I managed to kind of just fight, stay in it, do what I could do, and get back to it. And obviously, the match was turning there in the end. So not the way I want to win in the end, but I think we're all happy to be through the final.
All right, we'll open up to questions. Craig.
Taylor, were you as stunned and a bit surprised as pretty much everybody else with the way that match ended? And what did he say to you at the end?
He told me that he had been cramping for a couple games already, and I'm not surprised that someone could have started cramping in that match. I thought that it would probably happen later in the third set, but it's very humid in there. It was a very physical match as well, so yeah, it happens. But I didn't expect it to kind of just, I guess, end so abruptly, because I didn't notice at the time that he was cramping.
And have you ever been in a situation where a match has ended as abruptly as this one this evening?
I mean, not without seeing a pretty serious injury all of a sudden, no.
Okay, next one. Yeah, Kieran.
Kieran Gupta, the first serve. Taylor, you just mentioned then that the conditions in the stadium are quite humid. To both of you, do you feel that this was quite different from Perth, and how did you feel adjusting to a new set of conditions mid-tournament?
I feel like it's so different. It's really, really different. For me, the ball was flying a lot more in Perth. The court in Perth is probably a little bouncier, and I'd say, I mean, I don't know about court speed. It definitely feels slower here, but I think that might just be just the air, how it's going through the air, because felt tougher to control the ball, definitely faster in Perth. And here, in this match in particular, especially once it, a couple games in, once it got dark out, I felt like I could not generate any kind of pace on the ball. It felt so slow out there, so dead. The balls are wearing out way faster. I'd say two games in here, the balls are looking like about what they'd look like when we're about a ball change in Perth. So it's definitely a big switch. For me, I thought yesterday when I actually hit so much better than I'd hit in Perth. But then I guess just playing a match is a completely different to when you're actually just hitting and practicing. But yeah, it's a lot heavier, a lot slower, a lot more humid.
And do you think it's reasonable that some teams had that conditions the whole time and then you guys had to switch conditions halfway through? Or is that just the nature of it?
Kind of just is what it is. I think we benefited from it in whenever it was 2022. I think it was 2022, and when our team won, we benefited from it. We were here in Sydney the whole time. But yeah, it's definitely a massive advantage to be playing on the same court, the same conditions the whole time, and not have to fly a 5-hour flight and then one day and play.
And just looking ahead to your matches in the final against Iga and Hubie, if you could just talk through how you're feeling about those matches and what you think the keys are going to be.
Yeah, I'm feeling great. I felt like I was playing good today. Obviously, Iga's a tough opponent. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I haven't thought about it too much yet. But yeah, I think it's going to be a great level of tennis, and super excited to go out there tomorrow and hopefully bring the cup back home.
Yeah, I mean, I think Hubie's tough. It's going to be a lot of serving between him and I. I think one thing going for me is I think I served really well today. I think I've been serving well the whole tournament. So that's something I'm definitely going to need against him, and it's something that I'm feeling really confident in my game right now. So I don't know. It's going to be a rematch of, I guess, when we played in the United Cup in 22.
Next one, Courtney.
Well, congrats on making it through. Coco, curious what you take from the match in Riyadh, obviously against Iga, in terms of what really worked well for you there that you think that you need to focus on for tomorrow again with her.
I think just confidence. I was very confident in Riyadh, and yeah, I think when I'm playing confident tennis, that's my best tennis, and yeah, it makes it hard for her or anyone to really do anything. So tomorrow, I'm just going to go out there and be confident.
Okay, any more? Paul, sorry.
To Captain Mike, we could potentially be looking at 3 epic matches tomorrow. Just your thoughts looking ahead to what the keys are going to be to get the victory.
Yeah, I mean, Poland's got a great team, and what we talked about in 2022, we played them, but I mean, we have such good energy. Coco and Taylor are playing great, and they fight, and Hubie serves cannons. Iga moves great, but so does Coco, and she's playing well, and Taylor's playing great, and I think keys to the match are just, coming out and fighting like Taylor and Coco did so well today, and, it's going to come down to maybe a few points, but, we have a great bench behind us too, so it'll be fun.
All right. Thank you very much, everyone.